Get the air horns ready for silver. Welcome, everybody. Let's do a brief audio and visual check. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Slow Markets. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA. As always, in the YouTube chat, there is our Top Step risk disclosure. Everything that we go over each and every night here on air is for educational purposes only. It's not signals class. It's not financial advice. We know the drill. My man, Baron, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I think the last time I was on here, my balance was at like 60K or 55. Yeah. Sitting at 75,000 on this XFA.
All right.
Which I know there's people who are going to be like, you can only transfer 50. I understand that. I understand you can only transfer 50. I'm just, I'm making sure I'm still sharp. I can still take those trades, those big trades. So I got my winning day already, Dakota. I'm on my 5th day for this payout cycle.
Okay.
I'm in profit as well from the last payout I took. So I'm just waiting for, I believe there's an issue with the dashboard right now and I think they posted something about that. Topstep supports posted something about that, where there's an issue with the dashboard. It will update at the end of the day. Typically it updates like right after you get that winning day so you can take the payout. So I just have to wait till the end of tomorrow, take the payout. I'm not really going to be trading. Actually, I'm going to lock the account just so.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know.
I'm up $213.32, Dakota. I'm gonna lock it out.
There we go.
Just sit here and we can chop it up on silver, gold, go over some analysis and stuff. But I won't be trading. Just a heads up for anyone.
Hey, no problem. I don't mind having you with me during slow markets while we watch these. I got the air horn ready. The air horn is.
So yeah, silver looks like it's gonna break that New York high. I was streaming just before this in my Discord.
Okay.
And, I was long in another account. I'm still in that long. From 87.535. So I'm long from there. I'm in 2 minis, and I'm floating $13,000 in profit right now.
Floating quite a bit. It's by the dip, man. By the dip. Yeah. It's just when, right? It's just how big of a dip are we waiting for? Where do you get in? Where do you get out? But we've seen that big sell-off here in silver. I'm going to focus on silver. I'll go to the NASDAQ and everything, but I'm going to be trading silver here tonight first. Got my live account going. I'm 25 winning days in my live account, 5 more, and I got that 30-day mark. It's a big one. Daily payouts. I could withdraw 100% of my funds. Obviously, Topstep has a 90% split. I get 90%, which is extremely nice. You can see prop firms, are trying to. Yeah, it's the top.
I've seen that. I've seen that, Dakota. Yeah. So some prop firms are proud
trying
of
to
their
catch up.
80-20 split, and they're like, we're bumping up to 90-10.
Yeah, I know.
Only for these account types.
That's
why is it not 90-10 for all accounts?
I know, it's stupid. I know.
You look at that and you think, maybe they introduced this plan and it's not doing too well, so they're trying to incentivize it.
You never know, man. But once we get 30 days in a live account, I could withdraw 100% of the account balance, and it's a beautiful thing. I love it. It's daily payouts too, so I don't have to worry about it. I do not plan on taking payouts on this account until I build the balance up. I'm going for some of those payout bonuses, right? Make 100,000, you get all those payout bonuses. What is it? Make 20,000, you get like 5,000. I'll have to go through and review it. I mean, you just get money for making money, which is one of the bigger benefits I see here at Topstep. So that's what I'm going for. And of course, I'm using this account to trade on air in front of everyone. We're trading it up, chopping it up, educational purposes only. There's that risk disclosure. Always making sure you're going through that. But had a very nice pullback here in silver. And ever since then, we've just rallied. We pulled back all the way down to these 85.80s, right back up. We tagged 89. All-time highs here is, 89.20. And if we get to 600 likes tonight, I will share a trade that I took off screen, not in this account, but it was in silver. I maxed out my margin, turns out, because the margin's so high on silver. It was surprising.
The CME keeps bumping it.
Yeah, they do. I'm glad they're finally coming to conclusion that they're going to base it off a percentage instead of just having to come back and adjust every single time. I'm also excited to see if they're going to be putting that 100-ounce contract, which is going to make silver more tradable for retail. Instead of $5 a tick, I believe it would be 50 cents a tick. I can actually scale in and scale out. That would be very nice, very convenient. I heard it will be February sometime. I don't know what they're going to call. What we can call them, nanos, right? We got the minis, we got the micros, then maybe the nanos. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be good for this volatility for sure. And I'm watching to see if we could break through these all-time highs. And the question I'm asking myself now, if we do, or when we do, how do I get into it, and how do I manage risk? Do I just buy it here, have my stop loss below 88.70? And write it out, or do I wait for a pullback? And
I mean, we've just been trending. Like where I entered this, I entered on the second VWAP tap that we had. That was at 6:45 p.m. So I've been in for about 2 hours now. We did have another VWAP tap at 7:20.
Okay.
That immediately got bought up. On the footprint, there was pretty heavy selling on that. Let me look at it. Actually, no. When we tapped that VWAP, there was a big buyer that stepped in. 686 contracts. 686 contracts at that VWAP tap at 7:20, and we really haven't seen any seller step up in this market.
All right. And I'm focused on silver. Don't worry. We'll check NASDAQ. I'll check NASDAQ. I'll check the other markets. But right now, the focus is silver. Silver's moving. We're reaching all-time highs. I have an air horn ready. And $89 even is the session high tonight. There's some sellers, some resistance. It's going to be an interesting... Yeah. What are we up tonight? I got to see what's going on in these markets. Let's get some music going. Why not? I have this amazing playlist that Danielle
that new playlist
Gabe got me. I still haven't went through all of it. Let me know if it's too loud.
Might be a tiny bit too loud.
All right. Some of the songs are louder than others.
Platinum's leading the way. Let me look at Platinum. I haven't really looked at any of these other. Yeah, Platinum's already swept out its New York high. It's up 3.14%. That looks like we might head towards that 25,000 level on Platinum. It's a ways away. 70 points away.
Okay.
Silver. I'm just looking for silver to hit this New York high. Maybe.
We're almost there, man.
90s. I know.
We're you blink, we might be there. And just as we're watching silver, I'm just gonna read off. Nothing's really moving. Google's up 0.5% tonight. Nasdaq's break even scratch at 25,900. Intel keeps popping. Intel's up 0.7. That's been the trade of the year for me. Bitcoin's up 1%. We're spot's at 95,200. So that's been a nice runner. And then we're sitting here watching silver. We're up 3%. Right around. Well, you guys are looking at it right here, right now. These are silver future contracts. Micros. There you go. This is music's good. Music's good, right?
Yeah. I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got air horns ready for the all-time highs.
Okay.
Dante.
Okay. You're gonna try to do your best Andre impression?
No. I actually queued up an air horn sound effect. I'm not my air. I can't replace Andre.
Yeah, I don't think Andre's replaceable.
No.
He's got a big personality.
He does. Okay, here we go. Breaking through session highs tonight. Session highs, 89.02. I should have just got in long, huh? That's all you.
Yeah, it's just pumping, Dakota.
Easier said than done, man. Easier said than done, especially with the volatility we're seeing. Like 1 micro, that's. What is this? Yeah, that's $250 in a second. Like we're right back down. Rejected. So we peaked above 89 and pushed back down to that. We're consolidating here on this 5-minute chart. That's what? The last 25. We're on minute 30. We got the top of the hour in 19 minutes.
To me, this looks like rally-based rally. So I assume this is the base, and then we continue to rally higher.
Jay, come on. This is a selling silver show. Well, if you get to 600 likes, I'll give you a little. I'll give you a show. Let me just rewind now. All right, this is not Florida.
Pause.
This is not Florida. I don't have to deal with taxes when it comes to that. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I have all filtered through an LLC. But we're not selling silver here yet. We're not selling silver yet. I get paid through silver, okay? I get paid through silver. Pay me in silver.
I mean, it might be a little hard to get paid through silver. The U.S. Mint isn't selling silver anymore.
No, okay, silver bullion.
Did you see that?
I did not. I did not see that.
Yeah. So the U.S. government is reevaluating the price of silver, so they aren't selling any physical silver at the moment.
Okay. No. Shirt on. I'm frozen. I'm cold. I don't have a heater in my place, so we're chilling tonight.
You live in Utah and you don't have a heater?
No, I forgot to pay my gas bill, man, and
oh, come on, Dakota.
They haven't turned it on yet.
You have all this margin to pay
dude,
open up contracts. You can't pay a gas bill.
It's these little things that just get to you. I'm like, I just forgot. That's it.
You don't have auto pay on?
No, I don't have auto pay because
why don't you have auto pay on?
Dude, here's what happens. It's I replace my cards. I replace my physical cards every 3 months. Every 3 months, I replace my physical cards, and if I don't, replace, it's a long story, all right. Long story short.
Okay. Cool. Silver looks like it's gonna pop here. I've never heard of anyone replacing their card every 3 months. Like, my mom's in conspiracy theories. She doesn't replace her cards every 3 months.
I do.
So,
I do.
It looks like we're about to have.
It's easy though. It's easy. I have like 4 cards. I just walk to the bank. I'm like, hey, I need 4 new cards, 4 new numbers. They shred those 4. I replace those 4. Easy, and I don't have to stress.
That's crazy. I would expect this to be the base for silver, and for us to pop here.
Do you do that with your passwords though?
I have data monitoring, so like it will show if passwords show up in like data breaches and around that. I use a different password for every single account. I don't have the same password on any account.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I view it the same as passwords, right? I like to change my password every 3 months too. You can never be too safe.
You can be a little paranoid though.
I would say if it's less than 3 months, sure. 3 months is right.
Are you looking to take anything here, Dakota?
I would like to get long. We have the top of the hour in about 50
we're about to see a pop
minutes.
In silver.
It
looks like a nice base for us to pop higher. And we're trying right now. We're trying to push those highs.
I tell you what, man, if this was 100-ounce contracts where it was only 50 cents a tick, I would probably be trying to build a long, but not with this. Not with this. It's difficult. I mean, look at that. We popped up new session high up to 0.3 and just got slammed down. Almost.
Yeah,
20.
I mean, if you use 1 micro, you can give yourself a little bit more.
Yeah. While we're waiting for that, let's take a look at these other markets. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you a little trick here. I can watch these other markets while I keep an eye on silver. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ over here on the left. Silver, we're gonna keep an eye on to the right. Man, NASDAQ just can't hold above 26,000. Like, we've tried 1, 2, 3 times today on the 5-minute chart, and it just keeps getting hammered.
I want to see NASDAQ rally. It just hasn't. It just has not rallied. How I expect it to. I want that to break, though.
Hey, I'll tell you the same thing that I reshared Jim Cramer's, where he said, the market's wrong. The market's got it all wrong. Well, you know what? I tell myself that when my trade was going against me. The market's wrong. The market's wrong. And unfortunately, market did not care. The price is what matters. And we just cannot get above 26,000. Let's take a look at the daily chart. And yeah, major resistance here at 26,000. A lot of whipsaw back and forth, basically between 26,000, the lower 26,000s, and what do you see, 25,600. I'm not expecting anything until this market could see clear direction. It's going to be very choppy. I mean, look at those wicks on both ends of this market.
Maybe PPI clears it up tomorrow, but like we had a solid print from CPI. ES has broken all-time highs. I know, there's been money rotated out of tech stocks. If you go look at RSP, which for those of you who do not know what RSP is, it is a equal weighted ETF fund. So essentially, it takes the S&P 500, takes all 500 companies, instead of NVIDIA being worth 7%, or whatever the percentage is inside of the S&P. NVIDIA holds the same weight as the last company, the 500th company.
Okay.
So that index is showing strength. It is breaking all-time highs. It's looking good. So the general market is happy, I'd say. The general market's positive. There's been some rotation out of these tech stocks. I just like to see a little bit of inflow back in there for NASDAQ to break those all-time highs.
Yeah, I mean, NASDAQ is... I mean, we could be there in a couple weeks, honestly, if we get a nice rally. I mean, you zoom out on like this hourly chart.
I think once it breaks this resistance,
and
it
look
just
at
flies.
Yeah, it's major resistance up here, and the more times we tap it, and when we break out, usually the more powerful it is, right? Nice solid breakout. Look at this hourly pattern that we're seeing. Major resistance, but we're continuing to hold these higher lows. So kind of a very ugly looking wedge pattern. And so yeah, a breakout, come up and
would you do a wedge with like a flat top?
Like this, I'd love to see a flat top, but this is more of a 26,000 zone.
It's almost a flat top.
It's close enough, sure. I mean, this is a flat top if you look at these 2601s or 26,100s back at the beginning of December. 1, 2, 3. That's more of a flat top, right? 1, 2, 3. Everything's a zone. That's close enough. It's just where do you break out? You have 60 points worth of a zone, and then you're into the next one at 26,107s. You know me, I'm a perma bull, but I don't mind a little volatility, a little sell off, discount, right? I like to buy clothes, and you even like it when there's discounts.
Dakota, is there any way to turn down the music a tiny bit?
Let's see. Let's see if I got this. Is that better for you?
I didn't really notice a change. I'm gonna be honest.
How about that?
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm doing the wrong one.
Okay. I was like, I don't really notice any changes here.
My answer to you is maybe. It depends. Let me just 1 second. See if I could adjust it.
Silver keeps trying to break these highs.
How about that?
I didn't notice any change.
No? It's literally at the lowest. The next one is it just mutes. It just mutes it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Edgy invest. I got my beer. No, my ear was messed up earlier. I'm all sorts of messed up, man. All right, let's get back to the silver.
We're hitting margin violations. Your ears messed up.
Yeah, once we get to 600 likes,
you don't have a heater. You don't have a heater in your apartment. You have no gas.
But I have a Topstep beanie.
You do have a Topstep beanie. Dakota? How are you supposed to make your can of noodles? Or your can of
my stove's electric. I was gonna every once in a while. Yeah, I have my stove. I had my stove on for a minute. Every once in a while, I'll go over to my stove and
So you're heating your apartment with your electric stove. That's crazy.
Yeah. Every once in a while. Hey, here we go. Let's get through these 14s. Let's get through these 14s.
GC's lagging a little bit. We are defending a value area high from the last 2 days from Sunday open. So far, GC's just sitting, consolidating right at that value area high. I'd look for upside on GC as well. Silver should pop these New York highs.
We tried. We just tried. Someone does Dakota pretends he's poor. I don't like to pay. Yeah,
You're poor. You're a larper, Dakota.
Dude,
You're a poor person larper.
last year, Richard Harris knows this. I shared my monthly expenses. I could live off of $2,500 a month.
I think I could live off of like 15 or 2,000.
Yeah, I mean that's what my bills are at right now. That's where my bills are at. Like rent for this apartment I'm at, it's $1,400 and it includes everything besides gas and the electric. Damn thing, they need to put the gas.
Make sure you update your rent payment so you don't get evicted, Dakota.
No, that's on auto pay. ACH.
Okay, so you have one on auto pay.
Yeah, that's the one that I will have on auto pay ACH.
Okay.
There's the breakout. Ooh, and that's wow, that broke out with vicious all-time highs. Get it? Get the air horn. Did that air horn come through? That air horn come through? Nuke trades, take profit hit. Take profit hit. Let's hit it again. Man, it's been a while since I pulled that out. I should have had it. Man, all-time highs. Should have just got in long. Baron. Should have just got in long. Should have, would have, could have.
Should have just gotten in long. Should have just gotten in long.
Wow, that was cheesy. Man, you should have been here when the NASDAQ was hitting all-time highs. Every single night we had air horns. Every single night. Joe Black, I'm not married. I'm not married.
Yeah.
Let's get through the man. Silver just going. Do we see $90 an ounce tonight? Why not? Why not?
Gold's getting some pickup too, off that value area high.
Why would we not see 90?
I'd like to see it start to break above the 30s, so that we head towards that New York highs.
Tonight, give it a minute. We're at 89.40s. Looking at these other markets for a second, not really much really going on. Silver is just another mover. I look down and it's, hey, we're up almost 4%. $100. I don't know about tonight. Increase in margins. We did get to over 600 likes, so I will share my trade earlier today. I maxed out on my account because I wasn't paying attention. $85,000 for one mini.
It's a lot of margin.
I didn't know. I was short 4 minis, and I look. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know I needed to. I didn't know I was close. I was like, I have a lot tied up in stocks and options, but I didn't know I'd be bumping up against $350,000 worth of margin with 4 minis. I was like,
aren't the margin accounts like isn't the standard margin like 30 grand or something on silver?
I don't know. Someone. I haven't really traded around to know very much about what margin's standard. Coach Hoop says yes. Candle says the money talk is a turnoff when we're talking about margin on a silver contract. Is that? No, I don't understand that. That's what you tuned into. That's TopstepTV. We're traders. We're trading silver futures.
We're talking about prop firms. We're talking about
margin
accounts.
I mean, this is money talk.
It's all just trading talk. Trading talk.
Trading money, hand in hand. Hand in hand. Did you just tag me on something, Baron?
I did on Instagram.
And on that note, let's go ahead and do some hashtag slow markets. Some hashtag slow markets in the YouTube chat. There is going to be my Twitter. Go ahead and tag me in a trade. If you're in silver, if you're trading silver or a trade station. And then, of course, whenever I'm not on air, I do my best. Sometimes I'm not the best with social media. You know that, Baron. But there's the Instagram.
We know Dakota, but
yeah, you know, I'm continuing
we're
to
here for
improve.
it.
Hey,
We're here
1% better every day, right? This time next year, I'll be a full-blown influencer.
Jake Paul of the trading world.
I'll be. Come on.
When's the first trading boxing match, Dakota? When's your first
Let's
trading
do
boxing
it.
match?
How would that work? It would be boxing at this time when the Asian session opens, and like
Have you seen where they do chess boxing?
Yeah, chess boxing looks fun.
You could do trading boxing.
How would it work though?
Like,
we trade for
where
5 minutes.
You do the reversal challenge on Power Hour, but so you have like a 1 minute round of boxing, and then you have to go and sit and manage your trade for a minute.
Sit and manage your trade. Hopefully it won't blow up.
Yeah.
I say screw trading. I'm just gonna rest this round.
Silver's still continuing higher. There's no lack of momentum here.
89.50 right here.
Yeah, breaking those all-time highs. The way I would be managing this is just trailing on aggressive 5 minute candles.
Okay.
See if you get trailed out. See if you hit 90. It's one or the other. Either you're getting trailed out or we're hitting $90 now. So that's what I'd be looking for right now.
We're just going. We're up almost 4%, 3.68% right now. We got some good hashtag slow markets coming in. Michael Cooper, Zydar. Keep them coming. Hashtag slow markets on the Twitterverse. Watching silver just keep pumping all-time highs. The rest of these markets aren't really doing very much. What's gold doing over there, Baron?
It's trying to break highs. It's trying to break its session highs.
Okay.
It looks like it's lagging behind silver. So
yeah, it's silver. It's at 46.27, up 0.6. But here we go. Silver. We might see 90. We might see $90 tonight. Whew. Gold. Nothing. Don't look over here. No, this is just every single night. Every single night lately, it's so consistent with the volatility. 3 and 4% days, like it's normal. It's normal. Here we go. 70s. If only we would have longed down there, Baron. You said it. You said it.
I'm in it on another account.
Yeah.
You'll see it on my Instagram story.
Okay, I'll see it. There's 89.75s. This just keeps going.
There's no stopping this right now. If you're trying to short silver right now, if you're Coach Jay trying to short silver right now, what are you doing?
Or me, just Coach Jay. Shots fired. That's okay. I know that one night, man. Me and Coach Jay, I was like, yeah, this looks like a long, and this could be a breakout to the long side. But then I was shorting it, so I have no excuses on that. I've changed. Things are looking up for me. Deadly shorts. Never trading silver again. Hey, it's not for the faint of heart. Wait till we're going to be getting, it sounds like they're going to be releasing 100-ounce future contracts. And, man, that's what I'm excited for, personally. Man, look at that. See how scary that is? We went from 82 straight down to 60.
Yeah, it's awful.
And you want to see why? So these are micros. The bid and ask are single digits, low single digits, by the way. If we go to those minis,
yeah, every time you get a big buyer in, it just shoves the market. It's crazy. I've been recommending. I know a lot of people are looking at silver. I've been posting about silver on my socials. Me and Dakota have been talking about silver the last 3-4 weeks here. I've been telling people, if you don't feel comfortable trading silver, then don't hop on the new shiny object, right?
Yep.
Don't need, I've been trading gold for the last 5 or so months now. And, I know a lot of people have found consistency with gold through some strategies and stuff that I share. And I've just been telling them, you don't have to move over to silver. Just keep trading gold.
Correct.
Just be consistent with, just keep doing what you're consistent with.
Exactly. Yeah, and look at these minis. Look how illiquid it is. It really is. like ones and twos with a 5 tick spread. And so when mini, it's $25 a tick. Like that's 100 points or $100 spread, and then just ones and twos after that. It's insane, this. And so I highly do not recommend trading the minis in silver. I guess like you said, Baron, if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't have experience, just don't do it. Just stick with what stick with what you're good at, and go from there. You don't even need to be trading at this time. It's useful, it's nice, but if it's not for you, you can just tune in. You can tune in, ask questions, enjoy the show, and
honestly, my best trading is in Asia. I think
so is mine.
In Asia.
Usually, so is mine. Yeah. I want to see us hit $90 an ounce.
I do too. The next level I'm watching is 91. I remember seeing a tweet. I forget what this tweet was. It was someone who they used to be a trader at one of the large banks. They were like the head of commodity trading, and they noted a bunch of significant price levels on silver. Forget why I have 91 marked out there. I do have a 91 marked out on my chart. I think it might have been the level where solar panels, it becomes very, like once silver reaches $91 an ounce, it's pretty significant for solar panels, which is one of the main applications for silver.
I remember reading, I mean, it affects a lot, right? The price of silver goes up. The price of a lot of things is going to be affected. A lot of electrical, you said solar panels.
Solar panels are one of the main applications. And China's building pretty large solar farms in their deserts. For the AI data centers.
Dakota, do I get level 2 data for free? No, I do pay for it. Yep.
We pay all the exact same costs. Like I've had people ask me that.
Yeah.
Do you pay for stuff at Topstep? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pay all the exact same costs.
Exactly. Yep. We just like everybody else here. 90 on the spot. You're talking spot silver? 90s on the spot silver? I know the difference between the spot market here in silver versus these futures on paper futures is a lot different. Just got my email, passed my first combine. Been studying for 7 months, started combines 3 months ago, failed 12 of them. The real work starts now. Yeah, just getting started. I can't tell you how much I've been enjoying this playlist, man. Just watching this grind. I think we get to 90.
I think this just continues up. There's no slowdown.
Someone says $100 by Friday.
I'd love to see it.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, right? If we were at $100 an ounce,
we're
at $3.40.
We were just at what, 72s last week?
Man.
Yeah. Thursday we were at 73.5, and we're all the way up almost at 90 now.
Yeah, let's look.
How big is that rally?
Yeah, you're right. This was just beginning of the year. So
we're up 22%.
Yeah, it's only been 13 days this year. 13 days, not even 13 trading days, just 13 regular days. And from the low, 30%.
Yeah, it's crazy. 22.
Well, I'm just saying from the low, but yeah, from the start of the year, yes, yeah. It's
insane.
Now remember, it's on anything that uses silver, like you said, solar panels. Goes right against the COGS, right? Cost of goods.
Yeah. Someone in the chat's asking, $1,000 balance in XFA and eligible for payout. Should I take it? My typical, and this isn't to say you should do this or not, but my typical recommendation for most people is if you can get that balance up to 3 or 4K, like if you're sitting at 3K or 4K, take the payout, take the full payout, 1,500 or 2,000. At 1,500, you're reducing your buffer by $500. If you're at 2K and you take $1,000 payout, you're reducing your buffer by 1,000. So just be aware, if that's your first payout, you do set your max loss limit to 0, no matter what that is.
Yeah.
I just use the general rule of thumb of double the buffer. That's typically what I recommend. But $1,000. If you made $1,000 in the XFA and you haven't had a payout yet, that's a decent sized payout. It's a decent sized payout. I'm not going to suggest you take that right now. Just think about it, and I will personally I'd give yourself some time. give yourself some time before you trade on that account again, and just say, do I want to take this payout? Do I want to risk it? What do I want to do here? Just think about it. Ask, maybe ask some other people.
Yeah, sleep on it. I'm on the camp on, outside of it depends, is ask yourself, if you withdraw money out of your account, is it going to change the way that you trade it? Right? Yeah. Like, if I withdraw X amount of dollars, are you going to trade it any differently? And if the answer is yes, then typically I wouldn't. It's always good to pay yourself, right? Make it real. And that's such a nice feeling as a trader. So everybody is in their own individual goal. Like I haven't taken a payout since last year, which was $250,000, right? $225,000 was my last payout. And I just went from Combine to XFA to the live account.
That's not true, Dakota. When they closed down your live account, they paid you out the amount.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Okay, you got me there. But let's say voluntarily took a payout. But yeah, I say everyone's different on what they're looking for. I highly recommend paying yourself though, if you've never done it or if you don't have any other goals like that. That's what we came to trade. We trade. Pay yourself. Then
yeah, as a prop firm trader, your job is to get payout essentially.
Yeah, this was back in July. I took a payout January for 225. In July,
it was harder to manage the accounts.
Yeah,
me and Dakota were pretty much in the same spot where it was.
There you go.
I'd taken several payouts on my live account, and the balance was just at a point where it's harder to trade it. It's much harder to trade it. So we reset.
Look at this. We're trying to get. We did not quite get to $90 an ounce. Consolidating at these 89.75s. 89.75s.
Still just not seeing any aggressive sellers on the order flow. Really.
I don't want to short this though. Even though we're slowing down a little bit, I don't want to short it. If we do get I'd love to see a pullback down to 89.20. Like go retest the all-time highs, this New York session highs, and then look for a reversal and a long off of that. That could be tempting.
I'd be looking for something similar to that.
Yeah, here's someone in the chat. This is a good example, right? My goal's 10,000, then withdraw 5. Right? You do something simple like that. Like, yeah, my goal's 10,000. Once I reach my goal, I'll withdraw 5. Straight forward.
I would caution on that. I do see I've talked to a lot of different traders, and I've seen a lot of them get to that 8K mark or 7K mark, and they blow up their accounts because they're trying for that max payout. So just be aware of that. If you're shooting for that max payout, just be smart about going for it. Have DLLs, stuff like that to prevent it.
Exactly. We got a 3-bar reversal here. Kind of a this one just always hesitant, right? Technically, this is a double top and 3-bar reversal on the 5-minute. But would I take this? My answer and myself would be no, because we just broke through all-time highs and it's silver, and I'm not shorting silver up here. It doesn't make it's still valid, right? It's just very, very difficult to do, and this going against this momentum.
Yeah, I think to short. I know it's your 3-bar reversal, Dakota. You use that a lot. I'd wait to see significant displacement. Maybe you get a 4-bar reversal. Maybe you get a 4-bar reversal. You sit there, you consolidate for a bit. You don't move back towards the highs.
Yeah, there's different ways you could utilize it. All-time highs, it's way different than if we pulled back down to the 89 and got a 3-bar reversal the other way. Then yeah, of course, I'm okay, this market's going up. It's silver. I would love to buy a 3-bar reversal at a level of support, but not shorting all-time highs as we just made them. Coach Hoop says gold's weaker tonight. Yeah, gold's only up 0.5%. 46.24.
Silver's the winner tonight. Silver and let's see what else is trending on the platinum. Platinum was the leader of the metals. Now it's silver. Platinum's up 3.2%. Okay. Silver's now up 3.7%. So they're moving crazy. The metals are moving crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
It's interesting having gone from indexes over to metals. It's a whole different market, but I like it better. I like it so much better. I think volume concepts work so much better on the metals than something like NASDAQ or ES.
Yeah, and stick with it. Stick with it. Yeah, NASDAQ's not volatile at all compared to what we're seeing here in silver.
Nah, it's just
NASDAQ is
dead.
tame. Very tame. And on that note, let's get through some. I got some, here's some submissions, some hashtag slow markets. So this is what I was referring to whenever I say hashtag slow markets. And these are the users. My top 3 so far. My top 3. It's just traders who have tagged me on the Twitterverse, whether it's their trade station, their trade setup. But here it is. Let's take a look. Here's where I was referring. Zydar on the laptop, trading it up, has their protein shake. I don't know if Zydar caught my comment on that Jake Paul. That just irritated the hell out of me. If you know, you know. But nice work trading it up here during slow markets. We got another one. Michael in the XFA in the green. Wow, nice work, man. Someone got long silver. I'm sure they're happy. They're happy. Green on the screen. Long.
Is that the micro contract?
Yeah. Long micro, and that's when silver was 89.42. So that was a good one.
89.42. Yeah, that's a good entry.
I think Gabriel. Nice. See, traders doing the work in the XFAs, up $1,100 to start slow markets. Enjoying the silver session. Trading silver, trading slow markets. A whiskey bottle. And now we wait. We wait for I'm still waiting. If it sucks not to be in this, but I mean,
it's
where's the pullback?
To watch it at least.
Yeah. Where's the pullback that I could get in? I'm not seeing it.
I don't know if there's gonna be a pullback.
I know. It just goes. It's just going.
I'm watching it on Bookmap. There's some sellers that showed up, but it doesn't look like they got too much. So.
All right. Okay.
There's no resting orders really either. The next level is 91.4. That's where the orders are sitting. All
right.
And it's 52 orders sitting up there.
See,
which isn't a ton. We are trading outside of value right now, so if you guys are long on that, just be aware. Like when you trade outside of value, you can have strong breakouts. You can also have pretty sharp pullbacks. So
correct.
Manage the risk.
Seeking. I didn't short the 3-bar reversal. Alex says I'm shorting silver. Ooh.
In all caps.
As long as you have risk managed, I'm not against it. It's just remember, the trend is your friend sometimes.
The trend is your friend.
Yep. As long as it's your process, as long as you can manage your risk, I have nothing against it because we could easily sell off. I mean, if you believe in the random walk theory, right? 50-50. And depending on what price you got, so far you're good. So far we're good. We're pulling back here. That 3-bar reversal's still in the money.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying.
Yeah, the entry price on this 3-bar reversal, I'll point it out here. Kind of a double top on this 100-tick chart. Entry price would have been somewhere around 57, 58. Stop loss would be above that 3-bar. And take profit usually for me is a 1-to-1 or better. So take profit is going to be like a 1-to-1 or better. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You know what? I know a great tool for this. I learned this position tool.
I'm surprised you didn't know about this until last week? Last Thursday was the first.
Well, the thing is, I think I knew about it. I just never utilized it enough to just say, yeah, let's. There we go. Make sure I'm looking at this correct. 75. What am I doing? Yeah, there's the 1-to-1 right about there. So I'll watch this. Yeah, that's the 3-bar reversal trade, something like that. Short. Where did I find it? Over on the left. It's projection, long position, short position, forecast. That's where the anchored VWAP is as well. Let's see how this 3-bar reversal plays out. That tool is how I place trades directly. It's amazing. All right. Sick. And the entry
Where do you
point.
find that? People are looking. Can you show them where to find it, Dakota? It's on the
Yeah.
left-hand side of the bar.
Right there.
It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And then you have long and short position.
Yep.
The way I set up my Topstep X, you can also favorite those, Dakota. So if you hit that star, on
Yes,
that long
it'll
position,
put it on
will-
this panel.
Yeah, we'll put it on your toolbar.
Yep, so if I go to there it is.
Like on my toolbar, I've got a trend line, fixed range volume profile, fib, rectangle, anchored VWAP, and then a horizontal ray. So if I want to add those, you just can favorite them. Long,
Nice.
short position.
All right, here's Michael Cooper, the one that I was showing the hashtag slow markets, up $1,400. That was in that long silver trade, locked
Good
out
stuff.
for the rest of the day. Great work. See? Nice little $1,400, or I say little, but nice $1,400 here during slow markets, and done for the day. Done for the day. And you could go enjoy the rest of your evening and night, tomorrow. Don't even think about trading. Yeah, that's such a nice thing. That's the beautiful thing about trading. I mean, literally, we're not even an hour into this session, into slow markets. Make your day's worth and have the rest of the day for free. On the flip side of that, right? That's the beautiful thing about trading. But on the flip side, you could lose your $1,400 and have a really, really crappy rest of your day too. But that's why it's very important to manage your risk and be happy with what you're risking. Everyone likes looking at that $75,000 balance, Baron.
Yeah, it's going up there, bro.
I know.
Up there.
That's my normal MO. Lockout is so helpful. Yeah, it is. It really is. I seen a comment in the chat earlier asking me to go over the day that I lost, $246,000 in a day, and I wish I had a lockout too.
I've not seen that big of a loss yet.
What's that?
I've not seen that big of a loss yet, Dakota.
Hopefully you don't, man. I mean, size is relative to an extent. I say hopefully you don't. I could say hopefully you do if it's within your risk parameters, right? But it was really that. I didn't have a daily loss limit. I was chasing after my high water mark, right? I was up $5,000, and then I lost the $5,000, and then I was just chasing it. I explained it on a post. Just you're chasing, you're revenge trading, and it just spirals. And it was just one of my worst days.
Yeah, I mean, I've had those days where you just spiral, and like you said, you chase the high water mark. I've done that many times.
Yeah,
where you're like, I want to get back to this P&L, and you just take stupid trades, and there's nothing logical going on in your head.
Yeah, if you've traded for longer than a few months, you know that feeling, and a lot of times you don't realize it until after the fact, or the numbness goes away.
Yeah, and then you look at it and you're like, how am I this stupid?
Yeah,
How am I this
exactly.
big of an idiot?
Exactly.
Someone's asking how you overcome that. Put the right tools in place, right? Like you have those risk tools available to you. You can also trail. Topstep X has a feature where you can set it up so it will trail your drawdown amount. So let's say you're up $1,000 on the day, you want to at least secure 500. You can enable your DLL. So you can go in the risk settings, enable the DLL to be 500, enable trailing, and if you lose 500, it will lock you out. You'll keep your 500 in profit. That helps with it. I'd say journaling, mostly just journaling, understanding what emotional states you get and in what behaviors. I've noticed when, I have the thought of like, hey, I should lock this account. I need to do it within the next 30 seconds of that thought happening, or I'm not going to lock the account, and then I'm going to start to overtrade and go on tilt. So, it's different for each person, but I'd say being able to recognize your emotions and your behaviors in regards to trading. Jared Tendler is a PhD psychologist. I know Topstep has had him on.
Yep.
He has a very good book on trading. He's not a trader. He has a PhD. He's worked with poker professionals, golf professionals, trading professionals, and he talks about that a lot. Your emotional and behavioral relationship, using your emotions as indicators to, you have indicators on the charts. You should also use those emotions as indicators for yourself.
100%. Yeah, if you think of it, as soon as that thought comes to your mind, sometimes it is best to just lock out. You don't have to lock out for a day, but maybe lock out for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, or just get up, go get a drink, use the restroom, just something to step away, right? And when I was little, when I was little, I had the worst time brushing my teeth, and I remember every time I went to the dentist, and the dentist said the same thing. If you ever think about brushing your teeth, just go do it. If you ever think about doing this, just go do it. If you ever think about going to the gym, just go do it. And it's the same here. If you ever think about locking yourself out or taking a break, just do it. It's easier to do it now and regret missing a trade rather than regret that you took that trade.
Yeah. Someone in the chat said that they just experienced that. They hit the lockout, they clicked the lockout button and they canceled. Yeah, you just got to hit it. Like, I know it's like, okay, I can make more profit. Once you hit that, you get into that screen, you have to get into the behavior. Just when you're in that screen, you at least click the hour lockout or 12-hour lockout, whatever it is, just so like, now that you've hit the cancel, like, you've already put that bad behavior into place. You're going to have to spend, like, it's going to take some effort to break that. Gold looks like it's continuing up. It's held that value area high pretty nicely. I can show that really quick. So let me get a volume profile on this chart.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's to the bottom. So let me get that music back. Where are we at? Still going through some of the hashtag slow markets while you get through some of that gold.
Yeah, so this is the value area high I've been talking about all night. We've been holding up above there nicely. So I'd be looking for this to sweep out this New York high if you start to get this breakout. But it's been holding up there. VWAP's also been holding. I don't have the standard deviation bands on here. That's not Project X yet. I hope that gets added. But I am on TradingView doing some trading, and it's been holding that first standard deviation band as well. So I'd like to see that uptrend start to happen.
In the meanwhile, I mean, silver's strong, man. Like, there's no pullback. I was thinking that maybe if we got one now, it'd be a little vicious, like rejection back down to 89,000 or these session highs. Nah, we held. 3-bar is still in play, but this is a strong market so far. Top of the hour has came and gone. Bottom of the hour in about 5.5 minutes.
See, we got a volatility spike there.
Making promises to yourself are most expensive. Yeah, I mean, if you can't make promises and keep promises to yourself, then who can you?
I mean, yeah, like, a lot of people ask me where I got profitable. I got profitable from the lockout button. It was like,
clip that.
Think
hell yeah.
Based off, my performance in prop firms, and this was when Topstep had Colin coaching, and Jack, JD's dad, was my coach, and like, it's like 6 months into trading Topstep, and I was cruising through evals, getting into fundeds, getting good profits in them. And this was back when the XFAs all had DLLs on them. I'd get like 2 or 3 days of profit, and then I just smack DLL for 5-6 days straight and blow the account. And once that lockout button got introduced, it was like I'd hit the lockout, and that's how I was getting to my payouts, consistent payouts, was just seeing that lockout. It wasn't my strategy was wrong or anything. It was literally just like a mental, like, getting out of that mental condition of like, I need to keep trading, just keeping myself disciplined on that side.
Yeah, and very rarely do I have a conversation with a trader that's profitable and they don't say it's the psychological side. Like that, it is like, I have a hard time having someone just blame their strategy. Like, sure, you can blame a strategy to an extent, but man, you could follow a decent strategy and make money if you can manage risk. 99 times out of 100, it feels like it really is the psychological, the mental side of trading.
Yeah. Someone's asking, how do you get over the fear or panic when I trade? I enter a trade and keep moving my stop loss to break even, then get stopped out, and then it takes off, making me miss the trade.
There you go.
When you put on a trade, the way I think about it, when I put on a trade until my stop loss is in profit or my TP is hit, that's a losing trade. Which sounds kind of counterintuitive. Like, well, you're putting on trades and you're expecting to be a loser. It makes it easier, right?
Yeah, you accept.
It sounds counterintuitive, but it helped me. That's how I think about it, at least. When you put on that trade, you need to accept that risk fully. Just say, okay, this is my setup. I know I have this win rate. I've back tested this, forward tested it. This setup's appearing. I've taken this on paper or I've taken it in a back testing session. I know it has this win rate. You can't always be a winner. So, when you put on that risk, you have to accept it. You have to fully accept it.
Correct. And you trust it, right? Like you've traded it enough or have done enough trading in a practice account or a simulated environment that you have enough trust when you place that trade. I mean, you talk about let's say everyone's favorite in the chat usually is Michael Jordan. Do you think he's hesitant when he steps up to a free throw line? No, because he's practiced it so many freaking times that it's just follow the process, follow the routine. Here we go. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the bottom of the hour. Silver is just not going down. Not going down. We are
any advice
pretty well
on holding onto runners. I just made 11K in silver. Very nice. Good trade. Sharia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm always terrible with names. I always butcher them. But you made 11K. Like if you're getting nervous about the number, you see the P&L and you're getting nervous. You adjust stops up based off pivot points, based off VWAP, standard deviation bands, EMAs, those sorts of things. And that's how I personally manage my stops, is just based off momentum, pivots, EMAs, standard deviation bands on the VWAP. But if you're getting nervous about P&L amount, I mean, like if I think back 2 years ago, 11K would have made, floating 11K profit, that would have made me nervous too. So it's that like pulled exposure, or that exposure therapy, where you'll start to see that number. Maybe that's your best trading day, which is great. 11K is an insane amount of money. Think about it. That's a lot of people's
it's huge.
Yeah, that could be someone's 2 months of income. But
exactly. Yep.
You get exposure therapy to it, and then it kind of, maybe you see that P&L once a month or every 2 months, and then maybe it's once every 2 weeks or so. It just becomes more and more regular.
Yeah, no, and it's I'd say a lot of the time, I've seen this in the VIP, is sizing. If you ever feel nervous, then you probably have too big of size on. You don't feel nervous when you're in a practice account, right? You don't feel nervous with 1 micro in, say, an MES, micro ES, or micro NASDAQ. Most of the time, if you're emotionally connected to a trader, yeah. But I agree with you. Yeah, there's
Braden's in the chat.
Braden in the chat. That will always make you nervous. Hey, it makes me nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bottom of the hour.
Big P&L swings are. I've had big P&L swings. That's. No, it doesn't get to me as much as it used to. But
it still gets to me, man. I have big P&Ls all the time.
Maybe we want to get up to a 6-figure point in like 2 or 3 years here. That will probably make me nervous. I'm risking a house down payment on a trade.
I know, risking a house on a trade, man. I lost a house one day. Yeah. Let's see if we get through this. We got the bottom of the hour. We're a minute into it. We've seen a sell-off. 89.75 down to 89.52.
It's just I'm not seeing any sellers on Bookmap. It's still all just buying activity, which you might have trap buyers up here now because you've had more buyers pile in, but you haven't made new highs. So this could be the top. Could be the top. Might not necessarily be the top.
I mean, I'm seeing
But
a lower
this-
high form right here.
This was a good move. Very good move.
Lower high. If we break this low at 89.42, maybe a short opportunity. I say short opportunity, it bounces. Yeah, I know. Don't short silver. Don't short silver. Yeah, we did hit all-time highs tonight. All-time high officially put in here during slow markets. 89. Was it 89.90? Is that the all-time high? Yeah, 89.89 half. Yeah, look at that. We just bounce. As soon as I say short opportunity, this market's just nope.
Yeah, I just don't like how more buyers came in. More buyers have come in, and you haven't made a new high yet. So, you know, this was a good leg. I'd look for this to maybe come back down, retest VWAP potentially. I mean, we could just launch up to 90s. But.
Yeah, I think we can. It's what do you call it? Rally-based rally, consolidation, rally. Yeah, it's
you could
rally,
see that.
breakout rally.
Gold's still heading higher though. Gold's grinding up nicely.
Gold's up, what, 0.68, 0.7%. Bitcoin
Yeah,
up
it looks
1%.
It looks like it's headed for that New York high.
Nasdaq has done nothing. Nasdaq has done nothing. Nasdaq used to man, there's times where Nasdaq would move 100 points every 10 minutes during slow markets, during some volatility. Almost last year during all the tariff drama. Now we're here in silver. I would have never guessed that. A year ago, you tell me we'll be trading silver every night and it's 4% moves. I would have just been it's like, wow, okay, here we are. Someone says, you think 90 is assumed? It's one of those, if everyone thinks it's going to happen, is it going to happen? Let's see. I'm watching it. In about 10 minutes, I'll go over my trade I took earlier. We did get to 600 likes. And so, yeah, we'll do that. NQ puts you to sleep? I've never heard that one. After trading silver? Yeah, okay, I could say that. Dakota locked in my 5th day eligible for my first payout. Great work.
Good stuff.
Great work. Is the cat alive in that box or not? I don't know. That was I don't get that comment. Inside joke? Watch the mother of all sorts coming.
Do you not know about Schrodinger's cat?
Wait, what?
Schrodinger's cat. I always butcher the name. It's a principle from quantum physics. It's about observing electrons. Where if the box is closed and you can't see the cat is alive. The cat's moving around, the cat's making a bunch of noise in the box. Once you open the box to look at the cat's dead.
So what happened to the cat?
It's an analogy for quantum physics where when you observe electrons, you can either observe, I believe it's like, you can either observe the speed or you can observe the location of electrons. If you try to do, you can't do both. I forget what it is. I'm, you know, I did 4 years of engineering school and I can't remember. I can't remember the principles. Yeah, someone in my Discord said, "Don't break my brain, Dakota."
I mean, I've heard of a dead count bounce in these markets. Is that close?
Yeah, 2 states can't be observed. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay. I'm so glad I took finance. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I was in, yeah. I am going to, forgive me, Coach J. Oh, I have a hard time pushing this button, dude. I want to short right now. Why am I not? I have such a hard time pushing this button.
I mean, it's hard. You're fading the trend, Dakota.
It's that silver. I got some PTSD here. Wait till 9 a.m. 9 Central. Well, Coach Hoop. Let's see. This is being a little bit preemptive, but I want to be a little bit preemptive because if we just flush. Maddie Zorro says I'm already short. I am short. I am short 1 micro. I just gotta follow my process. All right. Coach Jay's not watching. He's taking care of his dog. Yeah, I'm short. Okay, I'm short. 89.47. 1 micro.
All right. See how it plays together. Gold's still moving higher.
What process? I'm playing a... Yeah, I was gonna get in right here. And I waited, and then that's the trigger. That is the trigger. So I got the price I wanted. It's just, we'll see. I just not think about it. Let's just go. Just follow the process. Coach Jay wasn't here to slap me. So silver will slap me. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I'll bail out early like I do all the time. Yeah, all I could do is manage risk, right, Coach Hoop? Yeah. All we could do is manage. There's just that gut feeling. Just don't push it, Dakota. Don't push the sell button.
Yeah, just avoid it, Dakota.
No one wake
just avoid
up Jay.
short and silver.
Nobody let Jay know. He's just.
You know, you should just hit the big green button, Dakota, on this one.
I'm colorblind. No, I can't blame that.
I'm actually red green colorblind.
Yeah, I am as well. But that -1 in front on that button's no excuse there. Oh, Jay. I can't. This is.
Counter trend's never easy. It never is, but sometimes you get very nice RR from it. So.
Jay's here. Jay is here.
Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Sometimes risking it's not worth the biscuit.
Not always.
Walking the dog and tuning in. If Dakota ever says he wants to short silver, just go long. Okay. You know what? It's math. You can't. Numbers don't lie. It's like no matter how much I like this trade, it's just so hard to be in a short. Yeah,
it's just. I mean, especially with gold, just in a steady zombie rally, as Andre would call it.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to take the short here.
It is, man.
Someone's got to hit the button. Someone's got to hit the button. Get to Dakota.
Hey, someone's got to be liquidity for this to hit higher.
Yeah. Hey, if
not
they
me,
do
then
go
who?
for you to stop Dakota, you might be helping out some traders in the chat.
I mean, this is a live account, but you know, does the market really care
exactly.
about my one
your,
micro?
Your actual liquidity in the market.
I am actual liquidity in the market for a micro though. Okay, now
a micro is still a micro.
If this was only 50 cents a tick, I'd probably be in 5 contracts right now with an average price of like 0.55. Liquidity provider in action. You guys are watching me provide liquidity to this market. live on YouTube for free. This, yeah. Let's see. After this trade, I'll go over my trade earlier on silver. It was a short.
You're just looking for the hard trades to take, Dakota.
No, the one earlier was easy. This one's
The short?
difficult. This is a harder one.
What time did you short around?
Right after. Oh, I'm trying to think of Central Time. Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's a nice short.
Yeah, this one's a lot different. Yeah, this one's.
Failed to break those highs, came back up, failed 2 more times up there, and then you start to get that momentum. Yeah, that's a great short. Okay.
Yeah, this one's just. I don't have the confidence. It's like A minus setup right here. Someone says looks like a bullish pendant.
Yeah, I mean, rally base rally.
I hear no bell. No bell. It's not over till it's over, right? It's not a loss if you don't close the trade. We need the song.
Need the short song. It's hard to fade this rally, Dakota.
It is. It is. 96K tonight? What do you mean, Coach Hoop? 96,000 what? Is Coach Hoop 96,000? Is Coach Hoop up 96,000?
I think maybe he's talking about Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, spot
Bitcoin's at
Bitcoin.
95.
Yeah,
95
spot Bitcoin's
4.
95.4. All right. Come on. Breakdown here, silver. Giant fan. That's usually the case, right? Because it's like half the traders here are short, half of them are probably long. If I'm in a short, then here come all the bulls.
I think it's kind of dead. Silver's kind of dead now.
Yeah, we'll see. We still have
Gold's still
16
steady
minutes.
uptrend. There hasn't been much change there.
And I still owe chat a review of my trade from earlier. So let's see how this one plays out, and then I'll review my trade from earlier. And you've seen it. You like that trade setup.
Yeah, looks good.
It printed pretty well.
Did you have to close that position early because of the margin?
No, I didn't close it because of margin. It gave me like a warning, like, hey, you're getting close. Which they do. Which was weird. It was just, I was not expecting it. I was like, what? Minus 84 million to green on screen. Let's see if we could get through this. I still like a pullback down to 89. Retest these all-time highs. Retest New York session high. There's a little breaky break. It's always hard though. Gold still has 15 points in the New York sweep. Still a great trade. My finger's on the close button though. If I, like I seen when I was trading with Jay last night, if buyers step in a little too aggressive, it's easier for me to just get out for minus a couple $100 than to hold it all the way to the stop loss sometimes. Yeah. So for the 600 likes, like I said, I'll show. There's a move. There's a move. Okay, let's manage this risk here. That's the first thing that's on my mind is the risk. So tighten up the stop loss. Let's get through these 40s. Okay, that's what I like to see. Now follow through. Don't bounce. Okay, all right. So far, so good. All right, this is the moment of truth right here.
Those are they're not heavy. They're not too heavy.
Yeah, let me know what you're seeing.
There was a
man.
massive buyer at 89.2, so just be aware of that. They might try to defend their position.
At 89.2?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the moment of truth, whether it's follow through or a reversal. This is what it does. This is what it did to me last few times. We ran some stops, ran a little bit of liquidity lower, and then just bounced.
I've noticed silver likes to do that. It likes to look like it's starting to head lower, it wicks, and then just runs.
Yep. See, I'm managing this actively, so my finger's on the close button. It's silver is a tease. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You could have gotten out in profit.
Don't
It can still work out. It can still work
but
out.
that's not my take profit though. If I closed
I
every,
thought you didn't run take profits.
yeah, I know, but that's not the area that I'm looking for. Especially on the breakdown.
Gold also just had a similar dip, and then it jumped higher.
Yeah, love you too, Silver. Oh, someone asked me if I was married, and this Silver is. It's in the running. it's in the running for that. Yeah, all right. I just can't hold it anymore. I tried.
Gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, Dakota.
I tried.
I think it's a valiant attempt, but I think this trend is not over.
Yeah. I tried. I tried, man. That means you gotta get this. Everyone knows what time it is.
Whoa! It's time to show.
That got me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the metal. That's the song. I know.
Yeah, wick down, and now it's forming a strong body on that 5 minute.
Anyway, now let's go talk about a successful short trade to make me feel better.
When that actually works.
One that
With
worked.
more size. With more size too.
And that one was bigger. Yeah, anyway, so I got my own, this is my own hashtag slow market, which I'm entitled to do my own little hashtag slow market. If you know, this is it. I gotta share it. Let's see if I could save this. Hashtag slow markets. Here's mine. Here's my trade. There it is. I got short 88.54. It's cut off here. My phone didn't show the entire thing, but it was four minis in the silver, and I was taking profits on the way down. You can see I took one off at 87.45, 87.30, 87.18, and the final one, as we were hitting 87 evens, got filled at 86.97. So 6,000 on a short silver trade. And I kind of talked about it through you, Baron, on the fact I was on air talking about it. We rejected all-time highs, and we're kind of consolidating. We had this nice little uptrend, and we just started breaking through it. So I ended up getting short on the way down, and then my take profits were down here at 87, obviously targeting this low. So I was taking profit as I usually do, but it was just a simple trade. This was a lot more confident of a trade, right? Because we didn't hit all-time highs. We weren't hanging around all-time highs.
Started to stall out at those highs too. You retested them twice.
Yeah, once. Yeah, and then one too, and then we just failed and broke down. And so we've seen that momentum, and I just got in as it was going out and got out as we were finishing. And that's a pretty big move. I didn't catch that whole move. Obviously, with hindsight, you'd love to catch the whole move, but I was happy just to get a nice little piece of it. And you know this, Baron. I keep it as simple as possible. It really is that simple when it comes to just technical analysis. It's like, okay, we're breaking higher low, higher low, higher low, and now we're starting to fail. Let's get in because we might go retest these lows. And it's a might because you never know what would happen. And so it was actually felt good to have a successful trade. But once I got in, I got a notification saying that that margin thing, it's like, man, everyone's going crazy about margin. And, you know, that's...
CME keeps raising it.
What's that?
CME keeps raising it.
Yeah, now it sounds like they're going to base it off of a percentage of the notional value, which is good because now it's going to be a lot easier to calculate. And, yeah, that was it. That was it. Felt good, and the crazy thing is, I felt so comfortable in that trade, and it was just an easy. I don't want to say base hit, but it was. It was just, you know, base hit. Get in. It didn't matter what market was, even though it was silver. Compared to with the short tonight, just because we were grinding higher and just kind of going sideways, and we didn't get that momentum. We did. We tried to, right? We tried to break down below these 40s. We tested it once, twice. I tried to get in short, and it was being a little bit preemptive. But then when we broke down, we tried to get momentum, and you guys seen it. It just got bopped right back up so quick. But it's hard to get into a short after we break through these highs. I had to do it. I'd be doing myself a disfavor. What's
Sometimes
that?
you just gotta hit the button.
I just had to hit the button. It's one micro. It's, you know, risking a few $100s, and I'd be doing myself a just horrible disfavor by not following my process. And then if it did just sell off, and then it just becomes an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah. Don't want that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna do it again.
You kind of want to do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. It reminds me of a meme where I think it was in Australia or New Zealand, where a couple guys are like around this electrical fence, and he touches it, and he just keeps touching the damn thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. I just got a bad current that time. That was just a bad one. Let's just do it again. I know that one. Yeah. You just love the pain. Keep touching hot stove. Yeah, if it sets up again, I'll do it. Just passed the combine off that short. Just followed my process. Hey. Hanging out at these 90, 89. We haven't really went anywhere, right? We had that nice breakout through all-time highs, and we're just kind of consolidating here. We never did get to 90. Someone says, this is not trading music. Oh, this is. No, it is. This, huh?
It's a little slow. I usually listen to like some upbeat house while I'm trading.
This is some Megadeth, some Godsmack.
No, I don't. I listen to metal in the gym. But no, while I'm trading, it's usually like upbeat house music.
I love lo-fi. Just chill. Let's see. Always there's some good bangers on here. Still in gold. Get a burner account, paper trade, and run it dry.
I think gold is just it's in that zombie uptrend. Zombie rally.
Yeah, look at that gold. Tough price action after we got that move. If we could get through these 47s, I'll get it. This is basically one big consolidation.
It's a nice little base for an extended rally.
Yeah. Or pull
So
back.
I'd be thinking about it.
Or pull back. I'd love a break in either direction. If we break out long, my target will be 90. If we go to the short, my target would be retested the New York session highs. Both valid. Someone says 4-hour candle about to close. Yeah. And the slow markets is almost upon us. And right now we are right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. Tempting. I think that's where I'm just gonna leave it off, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Just call it there.
I think I'm just gonna call it there.
You know, you love those underdog days, Dakota. Where you start at red, and then you turn it green.
That's how it has been, right? I start red, turn green, that comeback story. I like that trade still. The wick, that fake out. I feel like
that wick might be the low of the next leg.
I mean, if it is, then that's on par with what happened in the slow markets. That's how it was last night with Coach Jay and I. The wick was the low. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We do have data.
PPI.
And yeah, we could see more volatility. It's markets. The equities are pretty quiet tonight. Metals, as you can see, they've been moving. We're kind of consolidating.
We got
here.
PPI. We got retail sales.
Correct. And we have some Fed speakers too, right?
Yeah.
Fed speakers.
Supreme Court decision on tariffs as well, but that's tentative, so that may or may not happen.
We do have Citigroup earning call. So earnings, right? So
yeah, and some bank earnings.
Fourth quarter earnings. But for me, myself, I'm curious to see how these Fed speakers speak on what they have to say about all the drama that's going on. I know the.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and the tariffs. I wonder how. It's gonna be an interesting day tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and man, my man Jay, Coach Jay, him, Hogue and Jack, Ofek, I think I said that name right. Ofek and Vince is going to be on. I'm going to be taking the 10 a.m. So I'll be on for the last hour of fast markets. And then, of course, I'll be back for slow markets tomorrow night with my man, Coach Jay. Any last thing you want to leave us with?
If you're not comfortable trading silver, don't trade it. Stick to the assets you know. If you want to dabble with it on a practice account, I think that's appropriate. Lock your accounts, get the winning days, get the payout. But yeah, just keep going at it.
Keep going at it. All right.
Keep jacking.
Thanks, man. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
All right. I'll see you, Dakota.
See ya.